Now, how you are going to perform a follow-up audit and why is it important? Follow-up audit is done to make sure that the corrective actions have been implemented effectively. Now, for minor non-conformities, we do not do a follow-up audit immediately after the audit, and we can recommend certification and leaving the organization an opportunity to close them internally within an agreed time frame. For example, for a minor non-conformity, we can tell them, okay, you can close out the non-conformity. We agree to the proposal. Well, you can implement the corrective action and let us know if there is a timeline. But if it's a major non-conformity, we do a follow-up audit. Without following it up and ensuring that the major non-conformity has been closed effectively, you may not be able to give a recommendation for the certification. So when we go for a follow-up audit, we limit our scope of follow-up audit within the non-conforming areas. We do not expand our scope elsewhere. And we would like to see, and we see that they have performed a root cause analysis, taken correction, which is elimination of the non-conformity, corrected the mistakes or the errors. At the same time, they've identified the root cause or causes, what went wrong. And to address those wrongs, the causal factors, they are taking actions. And by implementing those actions, the problems, the non-conformities are prevented. And we would like to say that it is effectively implemented. In other words, there is no similar non-conformities happening. So we can take closeout of that non-conformity to the extent of correction. At the same time, take other samples whether the corrective actions have been implemented across the organization. Let me explain this with an example. Say you found at the time of audit that this organization is issuing certificates for completion of training or successful completion of the training or achievements, and there were mistakes in the names, or possibly the name of the certification itself was wrong, something like that. So I would like to see, to the extent of correction, is that those mistakes have been corrected. So the name of the person or name of the course has been corrected. That's correction. Now, does this action prevent this future occurrence of similar problems? No, possibly. So to find why it has not happened, maybe the person did a mistake. Person did the typing and made the certificate, made a mistake. So a control would be someone verifies the names are correctly given and typed, and then it goes to the learners. Or they are copying the names from the submission made by the learners, and they know their name correctly. They will be spelling it out right. You cut paste the form, say electronic submission of a form. You cut paste their name and put it there. So you are changing the system, not typing the whole thing, taking from some reference and ensuring there's a verification. So if there's any mistake, that will be picked up. Those are the corrective actions. Once it is done, we'll see that is there any problem after that, or similar things are the similar practices have been brought in place and there is no such mistake again. So we will conclude the corrective action has been closed effectively. That's what we do follow up. So we will take independent sample, different sample other than the one which was sampled in the initial audit. That's how follow-up audits are done. So you are going to look at those actions. But while doing, you must look at whether the corrective actions are based on the root cause analysis and the reasons makes good sense that yes, this is how this kind of problems can happen and these actions will prevent it from happening further. This is exactly how you are going to do a follow-up audit.